Fire in the Blackstone hole. Let's cook a burger. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my Blackstone griddle. Today we're cooking up a burger, but it's a very special burger, and the first thing we got to do before we can make the burger is we have to make a beer cheese sauce for the burger. And so I've got some butter melting in my saucepan, and to that we're going to add some flour because we're making this beer cheese sauce to go on top of our this is the Illinois, let's put some flour in there. You want an equal amount, we're making a roux, and you want an equal amount of butter and flour to start this out, our cheese sauce. I use this Wonder flour because it melts in there really well. And my neighbor has decided, of course, to do something. I don't know what he's doing, but they're making some noise today. So Dan, you think you're in the noisiest neighborhood ever? Just come here for a while. Anyway, yeah, that's my, I've got a roux started. I don't know if you can see that. The camera angle's a little weird. But yeah, we're cooking a roux. We're making a beer cheese sauce to go on top of this Illinois Horseshoe Burger. I learned about this on diners, drive-ins, and dives. Now, whatever your opinion of Guy Fieri is, I think he's a great guy. But yeah, I think it's a good show too. Diners, drive-ins, and dives. And he's a good guy. When there were wildfires were raging up in Northern California, he went up there and fed the guys fighting the fire. So I really have no fault with Guy Fieri. Anyway, yeah, maybe you can see that a little bit better. So what I've got is a very light roux in my saucepan to start out with. And to that we got to add some seasoning. We need a little bit of Lee & Perron's Worcestershire sauce, which is very good stuff. About a tablespoon of that, Lee & Perron's. I like it a lot. We've got some salt, pepper, and garlic, of course. Put that in almost everything. We season everything with that. Salt, pepper, and garlic. Get that in our roux. Oh, it smells good already. It's just so far it's just a roux, but it's starting to smell really good. And it's really thickening up too. Okay, so I think we need to add some beer to that. I've got this Johnny Cuba beer standing by over here. Let's get some beer in our roux. Our cheese sauce is what we're making. A cheese sauce for the burger, the Illinois Horseshoe Burger, which will become clear eventually when you see the burger itself. Got to keep stirring my roux. I can't take my attention off of it or it'll burn in the pot. Oh, it's getting really thick. Need some more beer. Beer cheese. So where's the cheese? Well, I got it standing by right here. I've got some Colby cheese and some Swiss cheese that I grated up. Freshly grated cheese. Get that in there. Some of it went on the griddle, but that's okay. We can clean that off. Anyway, get that set aside where it won't melt. Mix that in with that roux and the beer and the cheese. We've got a really cheesy, oh yeah, it's looking good. I think we need more beer though. I want to thin it out a bit because I want to make a pourable sauce, a pourable cheese sauce for my horseshoe burger. It's starting to come together now. It's also making a mess on my griddle. That's okay, I'll get it cleaned off. I gotta clean it off before we start cooking some bacon. I'm gonna put some bacon on this puppy too. Okay, we're gonna get that cheese all melty. That beer cheese sauce, that's looking good. It's a little gloppy right now. I want it to be smooth. So we're probably gonna put some more beer in there. I'm gonna wind up putting this whole beer in that beer cheese sauce. Looking good though. Okay, yeah, it's looking really good. Looking nice and melty. Let's get some more beer in there to thin it out. Piece of cheese on the handle of the spoon. Okay, yeah, that's my beer cheese sauce. Flush that on the griddle. That's gonna make a mess. That's okay. Yeah, we're gonna get that finished up right there. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty cheesy. Plenty of beer in there. The beer is gonna, of course, evaporate along with the whatever else is in there. Yeah, I'm making a mess, but it's okay. That's my beer cheese sauce for the horseshoe burger. We're gonna set that off to the side and let that stay warm while we make our burger. So stay tuned. Okay, got my beer cheese sauce over here. Done. It's staying warm, keeping warm. I hope it's keeping warm. Anyway, I'm gonna throw down some bacon. This is just for garnish, actually, on this burger. Some bacon, and we got some Texas toast. You can't see that, I guess. Here it is, Texas toast that we got to toast up. And let me get the burger on there. Where's that burger at? It's here somewhere. Oh, I got to throw some. I got to do some other things here first. Hang on. Okay, the bacon's done. The Texas toast is done. It's time to throw down some duck fat, of course, on the griddle, and roast up some onions. Now we're going to cook our burger on these onions. Get them frying in duck fat. Why not? Let's hit them with a little bit of that SPG too. Why not? We can do it. We should do it. SPG, good stuff. Okay, let me get my onions fried up a little bit, and I'll bring you right back for the burger. Stay tuned. Okay, the onions fried in duck fat are looking good. We're going to throw down our burger. Some more duck fat on the griddle. I love duck fat. It's my latest obsession. If I can get my burger over here. And here's the burger. The burger's got a kind of a funny shape to it, because that's what it looks like. We're going to get that cooked up, cooked in duck fat. Fry our burger up. We've got our onions are done. The Texas toast is done. Let's fry our burger up. It's seasoned with salt, pepper, and garlic. I've got my cheese sauce over here, keeping warm. I gotta keep stirring it as it's warming. And yeah, let me get this burger cooked up. It'll be time to assemble the horseshoe burger, so stay tuned. Okay, I apologize for the light in my backyard at this time of day. Is absolutely horrible, but it's time to assemble the horseshoe burger. Got my cheese sauce cooking up over here. We're going to take some Texas toast and lay it down first, like this, I think, against each other. Where's my other stuff? Okay, I got it right behind me. Now let's put some onions on top of that. Some nice sauteed onions. I love onions. I know my cousin doesn't like them and my son doesn't like them, but I like them. This is my burger. Okay, let's put this horseshoe burger down on top of that. Okay. Now, we've got some, let's put some mustard and ketchup on there next. Let's see, I like a little ketchup on my burger. So now it's time to dress it. A little ketchup. Okay. And some mustard. If I can grab it. I like a little mustard and ketchup on my burger. You know, you dress it up any way you like. I like mustard and ketchup. Okay. And then you got to smother it with some French fried potatoes. That's what these are, French fried potatoes. You smother it, French fries. This is the horseshoe burger. This is how it's served in Illinois. They've got the potatoes on top. And on top of that goes the beer cheese sauce that we got cooking over here. We're going to slather that on top of the potatoes. Alright. It doesn't I know it doesn't exactly look like much, but that's it. That's the horseshoe burger. Let's garnish that with some where's that bacon at? Get my bacon over here. Let's garnish that up with some bacon. Some of that bacon that we cooked, and some chives that I got cut up over here. some chives. Sprinkle some chives on there just for some green stuff, you know, just to make it look like we're vegetarians or something. Some chives. How about that? That's the Horseshoe Burger. Let me get a photo of that, and then, oh good, now the sun's gone away. Let me get a photo of that, and we'll get a taste of that. I'll try to get some of that in my mouth somehow. And yeah, we'll drink a beer. I got the last of Tango Joe's beers, so stay tuned. Okay, my Horseshoe Burger is done. Here's the last of Tango Joe's beers that he sent me. He sent me 4 beers. This is the last one from the Paradox Brewery. Get Off My Lawn. That sounds like it's right up my alley, doesn't it? American Amber Lager, 4.5 alcohol by volume. I can't wait to taste this beer. Tango Joe, what a man, sent me this wonderful beer. Look, I've messed it up already. I've already messed up the pour of this Amber Lager. It looks beautiful. Oh boy, it's going to be all foam. That's my fault. That's my own fault. Plus, you know, I'm a victim of the environment here in South Florida. It's 85 degrees today. It's freaking the middle of December, and if we don't get some relief from this heat soon, I'm going to lose my mind. But I'll tell you what, this looks like a good beer, Tango Joe. I love the first one that we tried. I can't wait for the foam to settle out on this one so we can drink it a little bit. Paradox Brewery, craft beer, pure Adirondack craft beer. Get off my lawn. I love it. I love it. Okay, hey Rob, there's nothing we can do, man. I botched the pour. All we can do is try and quaff the froth off it. Let's take a sniff of that first. Ah, it smells excellent. I think this might be a good one too. Let's quaff the froth off it, Rob. What do you think? Ah, that's delicious. Excellent. Amber Lager from my buddy Tango Joe. What a great guy. That's the last of the Tango Joe's beers. I'm sorry to say. Anyway, yeah. Let me get my Horseshoe Burger over here. I don't know how I'm going to get any of that in my mouth, but I'm going to try. This is a knife and fork burger at best. So let me try and get some in my mouth. Stay tuned. Man, suddenly it's dark as hell back here. I managed to get a little bit of that burger cut off, and I got a little bit of the sauce and some of the potato. I'm going to attempt to get that in my mouth. I don't know if I can do it or not. I'll try. I do this for you folks. Oh. I brought a napkin. Well, I gotta say, as far as burgers goes, it's one very unique burger, I must say. I didn't show you the plate. Really nothing to see. It's all smothered up with French fries. Nothing to see. Anyway, yeah, that's the Illinois Horseshoe Burger. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go devour this burger right now. You know what I always say, if you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go up in the iCard and visit my friend, my good friend, who I'm about to send you to right now as soon as it comes into my mind who I want to send you to. I think it's going to be my buddy SJ. SJ has been doing some amazing stuff on his channel. His name's Sal, like mine. Look at that. Some of that French fries with that sauce on there. Beer cheese sauce. Excellent. Yeah. Go on the iCard, which is there. Visit my buddy SJ, Sal. Tell him the Root Boy sent you. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to me. Come back next week. More meat, fire, and beer. Last week's video experiment did not work out well for me. Those rum balls were delicious, but nobody liked them. Yeah, so anyway, that's my video, babies. And that's the last of Tango Joe's beers. I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, babes, we'll see you next week. Bye.